Hello guys, welcome back. So today I thought I'd do a, since I haven't been doing what I made every month the past few months, because most of the stuff I'm making is for the art markets that I'm doing, and I end up leaving it at my parents' house because they're the ones who take me to the markets, so it's just easier to leave it there. But I do have some stuff here, so I'm just going to show you some things that I've made and upcycled within the past few months that I have here. So there's some paintings. There's a big painting. I finally finished my big Arizona painting, and there's just a few clothes here because one thing I just made, I am selling on Depop, but I literally just made it, so it's here, so I had to take photos of it, and then the other two things are just for me. But let's begin. So first, we're gonna start with this little fox painting, because this little fox painting is actually for a fundraiser. I think that's what it would be called. Well, so I made this fox painting. This is a fox named Dixie, and she lives at Save a Fox Sanctuary in Minnesota. And I made this painting, and me and my friend works there, so we're going to be auctioning this off. So I'll actually leave information in the description on how you can enter, because if you wanted to win this painting, you can win it. There'll be raffles that we're going to be selling online, and I'll post the link down there, and I'll also write it here. But you just pay a $20 raffle, and you can buy more than one, because all the donations end up going to the sanctuary anyways, where they save foxes from fur farms and just abuse in general. So with that entry, you have a possible chance of winning this little painting as well. So she is very cute. This is one of their foxes that they have at the sanctuary, and she's just glowing under the moon. It also glows in black light. And then there's butterflies to represent the girl who found the sanctuary. Well, I guess created it. And her name's Michaela. And yeah. So cute. So if you do want to win this little guy, then definitely click the link below and buy a raffle, because you could be the winner. The raffle's probably going to be up for a month, and then depending on how many entries we get, because we do want to raise a decent amount of money to donate to them. So depending on how much we have at the end of the month, we might extend it for another month. I don't think we'll go past 2 months, but we'll see. But it's pretty simple. You just buy a ticket, leave your name and phone number, and then when the time comes on, when we have the winner, we'll just contact you via phone for your shipping info and all that. But yeah, it's for a really good cause. You'd be saving these little foxes, and it's a nonprofit. Oh, they basically live off of donations and get money from their events that they have. So that is that. I painted that. I have that here because I'm still working on the post and everything on getting it ready, waiting for my friend to approve everything. And then I had this shell laying around. I think Joey found this shell randomly at the beach, and I just decided to paint it because it was just sitting on the windowsill forever. So I painted a nice little blue lotus, and it's just this cute little sparkly blue lotus. Originally I was going to turn it into a necklace and then list it for sale, but I honestly don't really like painting on shells that much. I guess I noticed it's just the material, I guess, is just not ideal for painting for me. So I'm just gonna keep this, and I keep it on my mini little altar on my desk, and it actually looks nice there. So yeah, it's pretty cute. And then I have this hoodie from my friend's place, and I just painted it. Not painted it, I used fabric markers and drew all over it because I can't have a plain hoodie. But look how good it came out. I put wings on the front with some sparkles, and then this heart dagger situation, which I think came out really cute, and just added these little details of stripes. And then on the back we have a little spider web with a cobra wrapped all around the back. And some more spider web down there with the spider over here. Yeah, I think this came out so sick. And then on the sleeves, I just did one sleeve. I did like a bunch of eyes going down. And this glows, so it's pretty cool because some of the fabric markers are neon. So in the black light, we have the black light on in the house pretty often. So when that's on, it's glowing. It does say that I don't have to heat set these, but I think I'm going to because I'm starting to see some bleeding happening. And then this side just has some mouth with like little like sparkle line work details, just like lips. And then the hood, I did a candle burning. I think that came out really nice. And then down the hood is just like some sparkle stars. And then the other side is a crown. Because I'm the queen, bitch. No, but I think it came out so sick. Let me just try it on for you guys because it's pretty cool. So this is what it looks like on. I feel like it's a vibe. And there's the candle. And the crown. And then here's the back. Well, I hope you can see it. But yeah, sick hoodie. And this is like kind of another like hoodie that I wear just like around the house and to like paint in. But now that it's like this cool, like I would actually wear it out. And that's the thing, when it's like a light color hoodie and I wear it around the house and paint, it just gets like destroyed and like paint just gets all over it. So that's usually my cue to draw all over it. Time to give it a little update and camouflage all the paint marks. Okay, so that was that, and then I upcycled a little skirt. Well, it was a pair of shorts, but I turned it into a skirt because I came to realization that I do not like shorts at all. It has to be like very specific, but I had a little collection of shorts and I decided to just like sell half of them on Depop because I don't like them. I don't feel comfortable in them. I feel like I look like a slob and they're just like suffocating my thighs half the time and they make me look shorter. I don't know. They're just not a vibe for me. I don't like shorts. So, but I really did like these shorts, like the design of them. Like I thought like this was such a super cool design. They were vintage shorts, I think from like the 90s or early 2000s. But yeah, I just loved this design and there's like little skateboarders on it. So I just turned it into a skirt because it's just too cute. Like I couldn't sell it because it was just the fit and like everything about it was just so cute, except for the fact that it was shorts and they were suffocating my legs. So I literally just sewed the back pieces together and the front and added this like little lace trim. And it's so cute now. I'll put it on so you can see because it's actually so cute. Okay. So here she is. I don't know what's going on over there. How freaking cute. Like, come on. It's so perfect now. And there's the back. And yeah, it's just a little like denim mini skirts. And I just like love this design so much. It's so fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that on for now because I'll take it off at the end of the video. But how freaking cute is it, right? And it's just so much more comfortable than a pair of shorts. For me, I just like, especially when you sit down and like the shorts are like hard denim, like it just hurts. I don't know, maybe I'm just shaped weird, but I'm not a fan. Okay, I also made another pair of clothing, but I'm just holding this frame, so I'm just gonna show you this first. So I made a bunch of like mini little prints and put them in these mini frames. I found these little mini frames. I found 4 of them at the thrift store. They were just like in one of those little bags. So I decided to like print out some of my paintings and paint the frames and add them into them. So here's one. This is one of my paintings that I had sold during the pandemic. And it's a really cool painting. I kind of do miss it. But the girl who bought it, she has like a few pieces of my art. So I think it's like pretty safe and living a happy life. But yeah, I did the frame to like kind of match the print inside. And These are so fun, just to like put on your desk. So I'm gonna end up selling these at my market, and then whatever doesn't sell, obviously it's gonna be going on my Instagram. And here is another one that I did. This is another original painting that I have that I had hanging in my house, but I actually have the original for sale as well that I bring to the market. So this will be cool to like when people see the original, and then I can just show them this, like if they're not ready to purchase like a big painting. But yeah, I really like how this one came out a lot. So it's not like coming that great up on camera for some reason, but let me see, let me try something. Okay, you see it like sparkle? I added like this like little diamond dust on the corners, which is in the original painting, which is pretty cool. But yeah, love this one. Okay, since we're like over here, let me show you the other one too in better light. Like, isn't that nice? Yeah, another frame. This one I didn't do much to, it was just already gold. And I just like added the purple stuff into it, which was nice, just kept it simple, nice and easy. But yeah, how cute. And that one is another original painting that is actually mine. That one's not for sale, but it is a really cool painting, and I feel like it'd be nice for someone to have a print of it. And then the last one is my biggest painting that I just finished. Not biggest painting, but the last painting that I just finished up, my Arizona painting. And how nice is that? So yeah, I just painted the frame in this like orange and purpley colorway, and I think it came out super cute. And she looks so good in there. I love like miniature art. I don't know, I think it's so cute. But I think this is so nice to like have like on your work desk or something, or just your desk in general, just in like a nice little like space blazer that I just made. And then I'll show you guys the Arizona painting in its full size. You can kind of see it back here. But this blazer I upcycled. It was just a plain blazer my godmother had given to me. And I added like some tulle and lace trim on the bottom, as well as the sleeves. And then I added like a lace panel here, and added grommet tape and some ribbon. And then I did some button details over here on this lapel. And over here is an old choker that I had that I didn't want anymore. So I decided to cut it. Oh, I lost the spike. I'm gonna have to find that and then put it back on. But yeah, I just cut up the choker and then sewed it onto here because I thought that would look really cool. And on the back is this little heart design. The fabric for this was out of a dress, and then this ruffle that I've had literally since high school from when I made my dance costumes. But how freaking cute is this? I also added an embroidered stitch here and some more buttons there. But I think this is so cute. And then yeah, the back is just like this. I'll put like a photo of me wearing it because I just took pictures of it for Depop. But yeah, I'm obsessed with that. It's so like My Chemical Romance vibes, and it's just so good. I already have my own like gothic inspired blazer that has like the back open, but this one's so cute. I love making stuff like this, and like I'll want to keep it, but then I realize that I have nothing else in the style. So it doesn't like make sense for me to keep it because I like won't really wear it that much because I don't really have that much in that style, and I'm not gonna like buy a bunch of clothes to match one blazer that I have, you know what I'm saying? But I do love that style a lot. I just like don't think it's me anymore. I think back then I used to have a lot more goth, like punk type of clothing, but I kind of like, I guess I don't feel like as cool like in it as I do when I'm wearing like more rave club inspired clothes. But yeah, I still think it's really cool, and I love to make it still. Okay, so now I will finally show you the big painting that I just finished. Okay, here she is. I'll also do a photo and a little video reel so you can see it more up close and like in full. But isn't she lovely and gorgeous? Look how freaking good she came out. So yeah, I've been working on this since January, like on and off. And I just finished it maybe last week, I think it was. But yeah, I have a little purple spirit people here, and she's like all glowy and raising out of the ocean in her glory, glowing. She's got the big heart wide open and her third eye. And we got a little wolf here howling, the little moon, and the canyons. How sick. This was like so hard to do, and when I was like painting it, I was just like staring at it like, I don't even know if this looks good. And then once you walk away, you're like, oh, okay, it's coming out. But yeah, I went to Arizona in January with one of my friends, and it was such a nice trip. It was beautiful there, so peaceful, the food, just the vibes, everything about it was just so nice. And I want to go back because we only went for a short period of time. We only went for like 4 days, so it went pretty fast. But it was so freaking nice. We tried to do a lot within those 4 days, but there's just so much to do there. You can't get it all in one little 4-day trip. So I definitely want to go back at least for like a week. But yeah, I had to do a painting because obviously I usually do a painting after every trip, just because most trips do like really inspire me. And yeah, so this is her, and I will have prints of this available. I'll put the little print creation right here too, so you can see, and I'll leave the link for that down below too, if you want to get a print of her. Okay, so that's all I have here of what I made within the past couple of months, but I'm gonna show you what I'm working on. So, painting that I'm working on right now, in between, I'm about to start my other big painting, but I have this like medium size painting that I'm currently working on. I was gonna work on today. It's like raining and miserable out, but I don't know, sometimes when it's like this, I just like don't want to do anything. But I think I'm gonna get into this after. I'm gonna at least try to do her body today. But yeah, here it's just like a little girl that I saw, a little fairy lady that I saw when I was laying on the couch after having some blue lotus and cacao. And she's just sitting on a tree stump, so you can't really tell there. So I'll show you the sketch. But here's the sketch. So yeah, literally just like a fairy sitting by the waterfall, praising blue lotus. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now. And then the big painting that I'll be focusing on mainly will be my vision that I saw in Puerto Rico. So here is the sketch, and it's gonna be a lady raising into the waterfall, but I'm gonna try to have like the waterfall coming over her, so it kind of looks, I'm gonna try to make it look like she's like underneath a layer of the waterfall. So there'll be like some like water like coming on top of her, because I don't know, kind of like how I did the spirit people, but I guess a little different because she'll be in water. I don't know. I'm trying something new. Same with the Arizona painting. There was a lot of things that I haven't done before. So I feel like I tried to do something that I haven't done before in a painting each time. So I'm like actually learning and growing as an artist rather than just doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So that's what's going to be new for this painting. Trying to make her look like she's behind the water, not just sitting on top of it. But it's that, and then like the chakras will be over here glowing, and this will be like a nice little pond or swirl, and then we'll have a bunch of different trees that I saw in Puerto Rico along on the side, and as well as some plants, and then some little animals down there. There wasn't too many animals there, so whatever. And then I'll just show you the sketch that's on the other side of this, because I also did this on the plane back from Puerto Rico. And it's just like a lady floating in the clouds, and we saw like a really cool rainbow on the plane, like out of the window. So I'm gonna try to emulate that into this. But yeah, this will be on like the size of the Blue Lotus painting that I'm doing as well. And then let me show you the size that I'm gonna be doing the Puerto Rico painting on. Okay, so this size is what I'll be painting the girl beneath the waterfall painting. Pretty nice size. This was the painting. I had this painting hanging over here, and before I painted over it, it was, I'll put a picture here, but it was a girl like behind crystals, in front of crystals, and mushrooms. I'm painting about like addiction, like within pharmaceuticals and mushroom healing. But I ended up painting over it because I was over it and the skill set was just not that great anymore for me to have it hanging on the wall. So I painted over it, and now it's gonna be this beautiful Puerto Rico painting. So yeah. So that is like a good amount of stuff that I made within the past couple months and what I'm working on now. So yeah, I will see you guys soon, hopefully. I'd like to do another vlog. I feel like those are fun, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to like manage everything. I feel like I have like a 4-day work schedule right now because of the art markets. So yeah, it's kind of just like hard to do everything, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, whatever it is. And let me know what your favorite piece was if you got to the end of the vid. Okay, peace.